Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to the Bounty Hunter series here in Elite Dangerous. In today's episode, we're going to be doing another settlement massacre. One second. My throat decided it was time to cough right as I pressed the record button. As you can see, we are in the Mandalay today. I've been wanting to do something a little bit different. Gotta switch up the ships every now and then. I know we were using the Corsair for a little bit, but to be perfectly honest with you, the way that the cockpit sticks out, the way that the cockpit sticks out just really gets in the way of my ability to see what I'm doing. So yeah, we're gonna do this settlement raid here. Oh yeah, we're already in the right system for that. Let me see here. I need to get over here to the settlements so we can find the settlement we're supposed to go to, and then we can lock it, and then we can hop out of here and take a flight. Now, the Mandalay is supposed to be an exploration ship, but it does have somewhat of an all-rounder capability. I would say that armor is probably its weakest. When it comes to like a combat role, armor is kind of its weakest thing, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't really fight once I get down to armor. Once we eat through my shields, I'm more or less done with the combat. I take off anyways. Oh crap, I wasn't expecting that. So the lack of armor on this ship isn't really that big of a deal. I boosted the... Hold on. This game really wants to punish you when you do things the wrong way. So anyways, I'm a shield tank kind of person because I just don't want to have to pay for the repairs all the time. So once we get down to the armor part anyways, if we got to the part where the shields are gone and the armor is starting to go, I'm out of that fight anyway. So I don't know why I did that. Mental tick had me hitting the freaking throttle forward. So we just need to get down here. We're gonna massacre a bunch of people, and then we'll go back, turn in the mission, and I'm probably gonna cancel that other one. I was gonna try to do a set of 3 assassination missions, but I'm gonna do a set of 3 assassination missions, but I took one, and then the other ones that were available just became unavailable. So I was like, fine, we'll do a settlement massacre. We'll just run in, blast these guys, and be done with it. Okay, get our glide going. Now, one of the reasons I switched over to the Mandalay was because it's sort of a happy medium between the Corsair and the Cobra Mark V as far as weapon slots. I don't have the size 3 weapon slots, but I do get an additional size 2. So the Cobra had 3 size 2 and 2 size 1s. This one has 4 size 2s and 2 size 1s. So we're basically just adding a cannon. I still get pretty decent maneuverability. As I slam into the ground. All right, let's go do this. Now, as I always do, we're going to go ahead and pull out... We're going to bring out the night vision. We're just going to use our pistol for this. And we'll kill as many guys outside as we can, looking for security clearances. Now, fortunately, these are all pirates, so we should not have to worry about bounties being placed on our head for killing these guys, which is what I am personally looking for. Got him. A little bit, we'll go ahead and take this one just because I need to be able to get into rooms and stuff. Alright, well, since we're up here, let's go ahead and see if we can get into this room. It's probably... Okay. There's no security required for this one. Oh. Totally didn't even notice that one. Okay. Are we able to get into this room? Yeah, we only need a level 1 security, so let's hop in here. Alright, so here's what we're going to do then. We're just going to break ourselves into this one, because I don't want to have to go looking for one. Alright, my mouse is being ridiculous. Alright. Alright. Now we have our level 3 security clearance. We can go around everywhere. Seems like we're getting merits for killing everybody here. Let's see. Let's turn off the point defense and the turrets. And the anti-personnel turrets. Now we shouldn't have to worry about anybody trying to kill me. And we can turn off authorization scans, so I don't have to worry about that. And the alarms. Not too shabby. Alright, so we got 11 more people that we need to grab. Let's just keep an eye out. I don't... Oh, yeah. That'll work. Then we'll run to... yeah, we'll run to the building. Grabbing anybody that we see. Try to clear out the ground floor first. Alright. I was stopping to go to do the power charge, or the power port or whatever, but we're still at 98%, so I don't really need it. Anybody in here? Alright, we're down to 8 people left. Can't believe I missed that shot.
I think I heard something. Gonna go check.
Alright, we're down to 5 now. Anything in here? Anybody? Oh, there's one in here.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know why I yanked off to the left like that. Getting old, man. Getting old is what's doing this. It's gotta be. Okay.
Watch where you...
Watch where I what? Alright, we're down to 3 people. I have to imagine we've gotten everybody inside the building here. So, let's run this way. Try to find our way outside. Where is the airlock? Where's the airlock? I always get turned around in these buildings. There we go.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Sure. You say so. There's got to be somebody in here. Okay, we're down to 1. Now I'm just on the lookout for somebody. Well, when we get to this point, the easiest way to deal with it is to find a terminal, and that will tell us where we go. So, let's go over here, because there's a terminal right here. This will give us the last of the personnel. Staff list. Alright, where are you? She is 86 meters this way. I mean, honestly, we probably have time to just go do that other kill mission. That's it for her. Alright. Oh, and our ship's off in this direction anyway, so that's convenient. Alrighty. Get back to our ship, and we'll go ahead and just go kill the other guy, because, I mean, we're only 9 minutes in. We like, slaughtered our way through that entire thing, so it's fine. I have to say, I really wish that the Mandalay didn't have the bulge on the bottom. It would be such a cool looking ship if it did not. Alright, into the ship. Then we'll grab ourselves the, well, first and foremost, we'll take off so we don't waste time. Then, go to transactions, and we can go kill Herbert Gamble. That will bring us to the coma system. And fortunately, we have line of sight to the target, so do like that, and hop over to the coma system. Then we'll go land, find the dude, shoot him in the back, and then leave. Because that's what we do. That's just what we do. I have to say, the Settlement Massacre raids they can be fun if you're in the zone. If you're like constantly struggling to find the people and all that, like, then it gets kind of annoying. Alright, we need to find Whitaker Mining Platform. And fortunately, he is off in this direction. So we need to hit 56C, then we turn it off, leave it at full throttle. Because this ship decelerates crazy. I mean, I could actually push it pretty far past 10% of the 10% of the speed. Or I could push the speed a pretty fair distance past 10% of the 10% of the distance. Yeah, I don't know why that was so hard to. My brain's just not processing that thought process right now. I don't know why. I can push it past. That's all I'm trying to say. Because this thing decelerates really hard. Okay. So we got a bunch of gravity. We got a bunch of gravity well bullshit happening. So that's causing us to have to slog our way through this little area of the solar system. And then we'll get close enough that we can go land. All right, now we're doing it. I got used to doing the hazard zones for the community goal that's going on. So I keep wanting to go down below the rings. That's why you keep seeing me go like this. Okay, so we'll get over here, we'll get down there, we'll land, we'll shoot this guy real quick. And then we'll go turn in all of our stuff and be done for the day. Yeah. Okay. That feels like a good angle. We need to start slowing down, though. Okay. We'll just leave it at half throttle for now. Pull it down to a quarter throttle to really drop that speed down. Half throttle. Once we start getting close to 10 kilometers per second, we'll pop it up to... Well, I'll go ahead and pop it at 3/4 throttle now. Should be fine. Leave it at 3/4 throttle. I think we're fine. Max speed, and then zero it out so I don't forget to zero it out after the glide. And then down to the platform we go. Angle up a little bit so we get a little closer. There we go. Get our landing gear down so we don't overspeed. As much as I want to hurry up and get down to the ground, sometimes I underestimate the gravity on planets. Now, there's no covertness or anything that we have to worry about with this one, so we can just run in, shoot this guy, and run out. Hopefully, he's not in, like, a high-security area. I will... Oh, yeah. See that? There's, like, really high gravity here, so if I had come in... If I had gone in there hot, it would have been... We would have slammed into the ground, which, you know, isn't that big of a deal because we have shields, but... You know, I'm trying to be a professional pilot here. Alright, we need a terminal... And fortunately, there's one right here. So now we can look for our guy. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see, staff list. We're looking for Herbert. Where is Herbert? He is off in this direction. It looks like he might just be outside.
Enemy located! Taking hostile!
Okay. I was not expecting that to happen. It's because I wasn't paying attention to what was around me. I just saw, oh, he's right there. Okay. I mean... Oops. Nobody's perfect. Oops. So I guess my question is, did we fail that one? Yep. That's alright. I was gonna end up... That's alright. That's okay. I was gonna end up failing, or canceling it anyway. Oh well. It is what it is. Sometimes that happens. What are you gonna do? Well, nothing I can say. I mean, we got the guy. He's dead. Just unfortunately, they have this stupid rule that you have to get in and out all the way. Like, it doesn't... It shouldn't matter whether you got out. If the guy's dead, that's the contract. He just needs to be dead. I don't know. That's part of, like, the arbitrary, stupid crap that just always gets on my nerves with games like this. Arbitrary rules that say you must complete the mission in this one specific way, and even if you complete it in a different way, you're not going to get credit unless you tick all of the boxes that we, as the developers, have decided it has to be. It doesn't matter whether it makes sense or not, you know. You killed the guy, but you're still not going to get any money out of it because you didn't exfiltrate without dying. It's like, so? Freaking stupid. Whatever. It's fine. We killed our target. We at least know that we got the job done. Screw the developers and screw our contact. Because that's stupid. I can understand if it was like a covert takedown and I failed that. Like, that at least sort of makes sense. They don't want to stir up any trouble. That was not a condition of my contract. The contract was he just needs to die. That was the only stipulation in my contract. Okay. Where is our... Yeah, that's our thing right there. Get our landing gear out. Zero out our throttle so that we can reduce our momentum before we hit the landing pad there. We'll approach at landing gear speed. And then down we go. Okay. Do all of that, and then we hop into here, turn in our mission, and then that's all we have going on for today. So hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, so you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route, because some people do like to go outside of YouTube to contribute to channels, so those options are there for your convenience. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video, and I'll see you then.